embrace the lifestyle of jorts. Now, honestly, alright, so some of my greatest accomplishments, I'd say. I mean, earlier on, I guess, like, I made the surf team, I made the volleyball team. And then COVID hit, there wasn't too many accomplishments there, except I passed my classes. It's a pretty gnarly accomplishment considering COVID. The business program, 2 years in a row, I went to nationals. 1 year I got 10th, this year I got 4th. Me personally, I feel like we should have done better. Obviously there's a little bit of bias in that, but also I'm pretty proud of getting 4th. Like, out of 1,600 firms, we're the 4th out of all of those. So, I mean, that's kind of a big accomplishment, like being top 1%.
Containers that I fill with my past, you can find them on the 2nd floor under my bed. I miss the days when girls were scary, scarier than spiders. You made me who I am.
We've got all the boys. Naming them off, we got like Vinny, Austin, Spencer, we got Travis, new addition Harrison, we got Jed, we got Opro, Carter Saunders, we've got a few floaters in there, we got Cooper Yarts. We all enjoy doing stupid things together.
My gosh!
Are we talking legal or? Great activities within fireworks. Have fun with fireworks here and there. I feel like they do got my back. I mean, no matter what, they're always there for me. I can tell you one thing we don't all share in common is our time frame. No one's on time, besides me. You know, Travis, I'm gonna have to tell him 30 minutes earlier, so we tease a lot, but you know, when it comes to actually getting serious, I feel like we can do that. I mean, that's what friends are for, you know, the ups and downs. So I'm glad, like, we all share that attribute of ourselves, that, I mean, each of us got each other's back and we'll all be there for each other.
When you're with them, when
But I'd say both my HEFY trips, that definitely gave me a good perspective on what life is like outside of the bubble of Southern California. The first year I went to Ecuador in Cuenca. So that trip was awesome for me, as well as my trip to Africa. I went to Mozambique. The bigger experiences that has changed my life, I feel like, is we went teaching with the missionaries. And we went to his house, which consisted of like 3 walls made of like tin, it looked like. I don't know, just like some boxes, almost. Boxes and sticks. And he invited us into his home and he gave us all that he had, basically. I mean, they didn't really have that much food, but when we came, you know, he gave us all these cookies and gave us some grape soda. And it seemed like that's really all he had, but he was like willing to give that up for us. And so it was just awesome to see that even though he has like not that much, he still has a lot, because he was able to share with us his like faith in the gospel, and also just like we were able to share with him like a message, and he was just super grateful for us being there, and yeah, it was a great experience. I think it really makes you notice what you have, you know, makes you like notice how much you have, how much you've been blessed with. So I think it helps you perspective-wise to see like what you should be grateful for.
Wyatt, you messed up right there.
No, I didn't. You did.
All right, then.
Today, he's going to eat a jalapeno without milk.
Why are you eating that many? Oh my.
Am I allowed to spit it out?
No.
Oh,
1, 2, 3.
Just swallow it.
Look at Brandon. Wyatt. Oh my gosh. Wyatt did it. Oh no. Okay, you need some milk now?
Life is worth much more than gold. We're jamming, 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 and we're jamming in the name of the Lord. We're jamming, 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 jamming. We're jamming right straight from your Holy Mount Zion, Holy Mount Zion.
Here, I'll give you a little overview of George Friday. So me and my co-founder, Vincent Woods, we started a club kind of at school, kind of just in general for anyone to join. And basically we just wore jorts every Friday for the first few months of school, and started getting cold, and then people started to fall off, so we went into hibernation mode. But basically it was just wearing jorts and having a good time, you know. We had some sweet photo shoots.
All right, so we're about to go in. Wyatt's first time pro May.
for everyone, because without that we wouldn't have any progression. I mean, that's how we grow, that's how we gain a testimony, that's how we kind of develop our character, personalities, just through those trials. So we have my mother, Jennifer Harris, and my father, Jared Harris. They're great. They're super awesome. Both of them fight on who's funnier, but I'm gonna be honest, I can't say either of them. They haven't proved their comedy level to me yet. My dad, I'd start with my dad. I mean, I talk about how awesome he is, how nice he is, and how willing he is to share with others. I feel like that's one of his bigger traits and qualities of him, is being a great gift giver. Like, you say something you like and it's on your porch the next day. Something like that. He's a great example to me of how I feel like I should be as a dad. And as for my mom, like, she's super nice, super awesome. You know, anyone's having a bad day, you'll have a loaf of bread on your front doorstep. And I don't know, she's a great cook, great mom. I think she's really trying to get me to just be like respectful to others, and super nice and loving. And she's a great example of like showing Christ-like love. I think she does a great job of that, and I think she really tries to like get me to be Christ-like. So I try.
She wandered deep inside her slumber, from dream to dream. And what does she dream? An hour to hold her side beat, just an hour. Got a notebook. Yeah, it's filled with bits and bobbles. I wanna tighten it up. Oh Nelly, oh Nelly, oh Nelly, yeah.
So we've got Kendallin. We've definitely grown closer over the years. I mean, I feel like now that she's away, we're closer. That may have to do with the fact that she doesn't have to be annoyed by me. We got Houston. Well, I'm glad that since I've been here, he's figured out his hair. You know, he had a nice little mop going down to here. It looked so stupid. But he was rocking the buzz these days. So glad he picked that up from me. And if he doesn't admit that it was me, it was me. I mean, I hope he learns a few things, being nice to others, including others. I feel like that's a big thing for him, because I feel like later on it's gonna be the popular one, and it's gonna be hard to include others. But I feel like if he does that, he'll have a much better time and will create a good image for himself. Paisley is a big old bundle of joy. She wants to do anything creative, like arts-wise. So I'm always getting pictures of me in neat fonts, and super cool to see her and where she's at. I mean, being in 4th grade, and she's drawing all these crazy things that I couldn't even draw to this day. But yeah, she's pretty awesome. I think that for her, sometimes she feels a little disconnected from others. She feels different. But I feel like one thing I want her to figure out for herself is that, I mean, even though she is different, not like, we're all different in our own ways. I mean, that's what makes us human. But like, I feel like for her, just figuring herself out and loving herself for who she is and just embracing those Christ-like qualities and awesome qualities that she's been given.
You are assigned to labor in the Cape Verde Perea mission and will prepare to
Christ in general, the gospel in general, has definitely changed my life. It's led me to my friend group. It's made me the person I am today. It's kind of just shaped my life for the better. I mean, I see other people's lives in my high school, you know, that don't have the gospel. And it's just like, sometimes sad to see, you know. Like, I want the best for them, but sometimes it's a hard concept to accept. But it's influenced what my next 2 years of my life will look like, going on a mission. So yeah, that'll be wild. It'll be serving the Lord, teaching others about the Church of Jesus Christ. 2 years, it seems like a long time, but you know, in the grand scheme of things, I've got so much of my life ahead of me. I think the mission, what I've seen in other people, is that it really just like, most people look at it like, dang, it's taking like a step back, like you're gonna take 2 years of your life just to go teach people. But it's really more than just teaching people, it's bringing others to Christ, and you're learning so many valuable life lessons. I'd say like the friendships and relationships that I've built, I want to remember, just like with a lot of people. Within this year, I've like met a lot of people and a lot of cool people, and I don't want to forget that. So I think that's something I'll always remember. The future has its way of just being played out, but for me, I'd say just like, I'm not scared of the future, but I'm just like, I'm interested to see what it has in store for me, like how it's gonna play out, like how my mission's gonna look, how my employment's gonna look later on, what my marriage is gonna look like, you know. So I'm just time will tell what it'll look like. Until then, I mean, I'm just taking it 1 minute at a time.